Shalom, family. Y'all bear with me. Y'all bear with me. How y'all doing? What's up, Rick? Let me share this a couple pages and stuff right quick. Give people time to get notifications. I don't even have it on here. All right, I guess I'll do it later. Anyway, what's up, Jenny? How you doing? All right. I want y'all to, this is Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9. All right? It's talking about, all right, I'll just read it. I know your works, tribulation and poverty, but you are rich. And the blasphemy of those who say they are Jews and are not, but are a synagogue or congregation of Satan. We need to start paying attention as to who this is. We need to start paying attention as to who this is. Those of us who claim to believe and that's going to endure to the end, we need to start figuring out who this is, if you don't already know. Now, everyone should know by now that Satan comes to steal, kill, and destroy. You should know that. So, a congregation of his, that word means congregation, synagogue, they're going to be stealing, killing, and destroying. All right? Let me move on. Then you go to chapter 3, verse 9 is there again. It's there twice in Revelation. Let me see here. This app freezes up. But anyway, it's right there again in Revelation 3:9. Verses 9. How they say, we need to figure out who this is, if you don't already know. A lot of our people are waking up and we need to know this stuff. So this is why I am walking it back. All right? No, pay attention to this last part. They're going to worship at the real people's feet. All right? Let me see. Let me show you some pictures right quick. Let me show you some pictures. All right. Let me see here. I'll try to zoom in on that. When people say Yahusha was olive tone to avoid admitting he was black. Those are some Bible verses that give a description. That's the Most High right there. Daniel 10:6. Revelations 14 and 15. You got a black olive and a green olive. What's up, Tracy? Now, I'm going to say this while I'm thinking about it. We are the original people on the planet. We are the original people. Our genes are dominant. Think about that. Dominant. Let me see. Let me come out of this. I'm going to come out of this right quick, show you a definition of dominant. I don't know how this is going to take. I'm just trying something new. Dominant. I'll give you a definition of dominant. You see the word? Most important, powerful, influential. Think about having genetics that's dominant. I've said in several other lessons, this is the truth. They took this land, they took this world from a bunch of black people. That's why you see black people being oppressed and starved and trampled down all over from corner to corner. We are the original people. You can get every nation of people come from us. Science verifies this. The Bible testifies to it. And I've gone over this several times. Your so-called Hispanics come from the raping of our women by the Spaniards. The Spanish ships. That's where they come from. The men was in captivity. They weren't doing a lot of reproducing like that to the Spanish women. It was mostly the men raping our women. That's where they come from. If you look at their genetics, it would tell you this. All right, let me move on. That's a definition of the word dominant. So, black is dominant. Think about dominion. Adam, the Most High gave him dominion of the earth. He yielded it over to Satan, and Satan has momentary control, and he's giving power to his people that's going to push his authority, that's going to push his will. Synagogue of Satan. All right? Let me move on. See what else I got here. Let me see. I'm not ready for that yet. Let me see. Now, I just want y'all to look at some stuff. According to the Bible, this is leprosy. Blonde hair, yellow hair in the Bible is leprosy. That's just the truth. You had clean leprosy and bad, and the other kind of leprosy where you had to quarantine people. So, how is a man allergic to the sun? The son of the Most High. Let me move on. Let me see. I got some more pictures here. Let me see here. I'm all over the place. It's hard for me to get started because I don't never know. It must be the Most High way of showing me to just trust him. I don't never know which way I'm going to go. All right, I got some more pictures. Trying to figure out why it won't connect. If it don't connect, I'll do it another way. Okay, it's going now. All right. Come back out. Okay. I want y'all to think about that. Who do these Bible verses apply to? Who do these Bible verses apply to? Deuteronomy chapter 28. 15 through 68. Who do they apply to? It's changing because I'm moving the phone. If we believe this word, we're going to have to go by the word, stick by the word, live by the word, because we're going to die by the word. The reason why we're going to die by the word, because he said if we don't repent and return back to his law, return back to his covenant, we're going to die by the word, so we might as well do righteous. If it ain't us, then who is it? Who is it? Books they took out the Bible. The Most High, Baruch. He said that he was going to turn us over to our enemies. Baruch. Why do you think they took those books out the Bible? I was talking to some people at work today. They give us that book. They took the verses out. I think it was Sirach, Wisdom of Solomon, Sirach, where the word said, treat your slaves. See, slavery it was like working. Treat them kind. Treat them right. Even in the Old Testament. They took them verses out, or they don't teach them verses, but they give us this slave doctrine, slave, obey your masters. See, they taking what it is out of context. That's why they're going to pay. Let me move on. Now think about this one. Now, ask yourself. Now, Pharaoh ordered the Hebrew boys to be killed in Exodus. How did Moses grow up in Pharaoh's house if he was white? I know that ain't good enough for some of you people. I know my people. So I'm going to show you some Bible verses that's showing you that the Egyptians are black people. Okay? I'm going to show my people because I know my people. All right. Let me see. I'll get back to y'all comments. I'm not ignoring y'all. Thank y'all for the comments. I just don't want to lose focus, all right? I'll respond later, all right? Let me see. That's right. Appreciate your comments. All right, let me see. Now look right here, though, while I'm at it. Look right here. Just look. Just add the I. Ashkenazi. Nazi. And while I'm on it, let me show you this before I forget. Let me see here. Right here. Right here. That's the language of the people that's pretending to be us. The language they speak, German. Type that in and read it for yourself. German-derived language. Now, how is they, think about this. These Europeans, they got their alphabet from us. This language is younger than Hebrew. English is younger than Hebrew. Latin is younger than Hebrew. Greek is younger than Hebrew. Look at the letters. Look at the letters. Let me help you look at some of these letters right quick. Just look at it. Bear with me, be patient. And the letters look like ancient Hebrew, not Hebrew look like English. I just want you to look. Look at the letters. They got their letters from Paleo. Not the other way around. Then they done changed the letters again. All right? Let me move on. How is these people, they are ancient people, but you know they're not ancient. How is they speaking a language that come after? Now, think about this. So, you got people with European blood, look at their genetics, speaking a European dialect of Hebrew. People with European blood, speaking a European dialect of Hebrew. All right? I'm going to show you. You see it? See that right there? You can't see that. Let me zoom back in. A High German derived language, mostly German, spoken historically by the Ashkenazi Jews. Look at the Nazi. Look at the Nazi. Look at the Nazi. So you mean to tell me, remember they had a big thing about Hitler? They the same people. If you want to go deeper than that, they are the Romans. They the Romans. Let me move on. All right, let me see. Let me go back to, let me see, where was I at? While I'm doing this, let me show you this. Zechariah 9 and 6. Let me read that to you. Zechariah 9 and 6. And I'm not trying to hurt nobody, but my job is to tell the truth, no matter if I must die telling it. Matter of fact, I'd rather be dead not to tell it. All right. A mixed race people shall settle in Ashdod. And I just told you their bloodline is mixed. And will cut off the pride of the Philistines. They will be the Palestinians of today. Hang around, I'm going to show you they are the Palestinians of today. Zechariah 9:6. When we don't obey the Most High, look, illegitimate. Let's just say illegitimate. Mixed population. And I'm not putting people down as mixed, but we're supposed, the Most High told us, especially us Hebrews, not to be mixing. Well, look, you got mixed people over there today, masquerading as us and don't nobody know who we are. All right? And that's all I'm going to say. But look right there. We'll occupy Ashdod. Y'all know where Ashdod is? That's where the Palestinians is at. Zechariah 9:6. A mixed race will occupy Ashdod, and I will cut off the pride of the Philistines. All right? The Philistines descend from Ham. Let me show you that. The Greeks start calling them Palestinians. That's how they get that from the Greeks. Descendants of Egyptians. But let me move on. Let me show you by the Ashkenazi Jews' own words. That's their newspaper. And they go into why they are called Palestinians. Just type that in yourself. You see the flags? Look right here. The word Palestinian derived from Philistines. A people were not indigenous to Canaan. You see that? Y'all see that? Now I'm going to show you that the Philistines descend from Ham. Now I just showed you, look right here, Japheth. The generation of the sons of Noah, Genesis chapter 10. Japheth. You see it? Genesis chapter 10, verse 1. And I just showed you, there go the Europeans right here. Javans are Greeks. Greek people. You can type that in, do a quick search, it's going to tell you. Romans. These are the people masquerading as us. These are the people that ran the slave trade. These are the people that's training the United States Police Force to come over here and do what they're doing. These same people. All right? And let me get to the Philistines. Now, when they was enslaving us, they said Ham was the father of all black people. But if you read the Bible yourself, you know that's a lie. And you read their own books, you know that's a lie. Negroes is not the descendants of Ham. That's by their own books. All right. Let me show you the Philistines. They come from, they're descendants of the Egyptians. Here it is right here. Verse 13 and 14. Mizraim is Egypt. That's the children of the Egyptians. Genesis chapter 10, 13, and look at 14. Philistine. All of them was black folks. Everybody. Even Japheth was black. You go to reading through the Bible, white people came later. All right? Let me move on. Let me see where I'm at now. I'm not ready for that. Let me see. I can close that out. Zechariah. I'm going to go back over that. I want y'all to think about that. Just think about how the Bible is accurate. It's predicted this. I'm going to show y'all Ashdod on the map. I'm going to read it one more time for those just joining in. Zechariah 9:6. A mixed race will occupy Ashdod. And I just showed you the mixture. They are Turks, they are Huns, and they mix with, they are mixed race people. That's not to put them down. That's just genetics. They're all people said. All right? And will cut off the pride of the Philistines. Today they're known as Palestinians. Let me show you what Ashdod is. It's in Israel. I want y'all to see that. That's in Israel. I just want y'all to see that. All right? I'm just showing you where it's at. But let me get back on track here. I got some more pictures for you. Got some more pictures. Let me see here. Y'all bear with me. Like I said, when I started this video, I didn't know how it was gonna go. All right, now, let me show y'all this. Now, the Most High made Adam out the dirt. He made Adam out the dirt of the ground now. Jeremiah 14:2. The Bible. We talking straight Bible now. He made him out the dirt, or the dust of the earth. All right? Now look at this. Jeremiah 14:2. Judah mourneth. The gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground. And the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. All right? Here's another one. Lamentations 4:8. Their appearance is blacker than coal. Everyone pretty much know the longer we stay out in the sun, the darker we get. Ain't nothing wrong with being black. When you got Satan running the world and he got his people controlling the media and he hate the Most High's people because he know he got a time limit, he gonna teach the Most High people to hate themselves. He gonna try to deceive the Most High people into choosing the lesser of two evils. Let me move on. All right. Now, Amos 9:7. Are you not as of the Ethiopians to me, O children of Israel? Do you not look like the Ethiopians? Amos 9:7. See, we need to get rid of these preachers. We need to get rid of all these false prophets. We need to get rid of our fear. We need to get rid of our pet sins that we want to hold on to. We need to get rid of all the garbage. And let's do this. Let me move on. Let me see here. Now, let me show you something about language. How they getting us. I've done this. Trying this. All right. Now, I want y'all to pay attention to this part right here. Kim Jong-un is a Korean, and his name still sounds Korean. I want y'all to get that. Antonio Banderas is a Spaniard, and his name still sounds Spanish in English. Vladimir Putin is a Russian. Y'all see it? See, they give you a white face and a white name. And we start thinking that somebody else is us because they run the education system. All right? How the names got white. They translated the names through this European Yiddish, Hebrew, that's one European language. Then they went down through Greek, that's two European languages. Then they went down through Latin, that's three European languages. And then they went down into English, that's four European languages, and then we wondered how the names got wiped. And then English done changed like 4 times. Old English, Middle English, and the English today, all right? Let me move on. Just pay attention to that. Let me see here. It's messing up on me. Let me go back. This app don't work well. It worked, but not like I wanted to. But anyway, let me move on. Let me show you some more scripture. First Maccabees 3 and 48. And laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images. Whitewashing in the Bible right there. All right? First Maccabees, chapter 3, verse 48. Let me move on. Here's another one. Y'all should check out Thoughts Camera Action on YouTube. Check they out. They got some pretty good content over there. Now look at this one. I picked this up. Let me see. All right. Wisdom of Solomon, 14:15. King James, 16:11 verse. If you look at the King James Bible, 16:11, you're not going to find a letter J in there. You ain't going to find a letter J in the 16:11 Bible. All right? But anyway, now look at this. This is Pope. And this is your Bourget. So-called the image of Jesus. For a father afflicted. Excuse me, y'all. Let me come out this. For a father afflicted with untimely mourning, when he has made an image of his son. Think about the images of false images of the Messiah. Think about all the false images of the Messiah. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 15. For a father afflicted with untimely mourning, when he had made an image of his child, soon taken away, death, now honor him as a God. Just look at this. Which was then a dead man, and delivered to those that were under his ceremonies and sacrifices. Excuse me. There you have it right there. The Roman Catholic Church, those who they had power over, they pushed this image. They pushed this image. All right? Now, here's another verse. Where's this at? Jeremiah 16:19. O Elohim, my strength, my fortress, my refuge, in the day of affliction, the Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth, and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies. I'm showing you the lies. That's why we got to let our light shine. We got to proclaim this truth. We got to stand on this truth. And we got to, if need be, die standing for the truth. Surely our fathers have inherited lies. Black people ain't humans. Do you not know they got laws saying that we ain't people? The original people in their legal system. And on the books, that's why they can pretty much get away with killing us. But anyway, and things wherein there is no profit. Jeremiah 16:19. Let's see here. All right, let me move back. Let me see. That's why they can teach that it's all right to kill us. This is their God. This is their God. He stands in the image of Satan. What's Satan's image? Stealing, killing, destroying, lies, whatever the opposite of the Most High. That's the image of Satan. That's the mark of Satan. That's one of them. Okay? All right. That's about all I got right now. I hope this touched some of you. I hope this touched some of you. And may it be a blessing. And another thing. Now, think about this. If white people are the original people, then why do they feel the need to get lip injections, to get suntans, if they the original people? The Bible, and I'm just going to be truthful, when the Most High turned people white, it was a punishment. Numbers 12 and 2 Kings chapter 5, verse 27. In the book of Enoch, Lamech thought Noah was the child of a fallen angel. And they was typically white. I'm not saying all white folks is bad. That is what I'm not saying. What I am saying, usually and in the Bible, when the Most High turned people white, it was a punishment. Noah was white. He was an albino. That's one example how you can get white people from us. Leprosy and albinism. Now, show me examples how you can get black people from white people. Show it to me. Show it to me. And explain to me how they letters come from Paleo-Hebrew letters. Explain that to me. Instead of the other way around. If they're the original people, seems like we'd have got something from them. Okay? I'm laughing because this stuff had my mind. I'm not laughing. That's why. These lies, man. But anyway, Moses stuck his hand in his bosom. Exodus chapter 4, verse 6 and 7. And another thing. Moses fought off some men for the Midianite women. One of them became his wife. She thought he was an Egyptian. Now, if he was white, she wouldn't know that. She wouldn't know that. And another thing. If they are the original people, then why do they burn in the sun? White is recessive, scientifically. White genes are recessive. Our genes are dominant. In other words, our genes are stronger than theirs. Our eyes are dark to protect us from the sun, to protect us from getting eye cancer. But now, we've been mixing so much. I started to see, when I looked at some of the pictures, I started to see black people with eye cancer. But anyway, I want y'all stand on this. Stand on it. That's why they keep changing our identity. First we was colored. When we first come over here, we were slaves. All this and that. You don't have to change the truth. The truth gonna stay there. It's gonna stay. This stuff is in the Bible, in the book of Daniel, talking about the Greeks trampling down truth. The Greeks and the Romans basically are the same people. I just showed it to you earlier. Let me see, can I zoom out? I just showed it to you earlier. I love y'all. Let me see what y'all got. That's right, clean lepers. Appreciate that. If y'all have any ideas on what y'all think y'all want to hear me speak on, let me know. If anything wrong, correct me, because I do not want to work for Satan and teach lies. All right? Shalom. Yeah, I'm from Mississippi too. Judah, if you're still there. Love y'all, man. Love y'all. Love y'all. All right? Y'all take care.